The Call of Duty games have really entrenched themselves as pop culture phenomenon at this point. Every year, pundits and certain gamers wait for the downfall of the popular franchise, and yet it never seems to happen. Now, Call of Duty Vanguard has come out, and people are starting to question, hey, is this the end of Call of Duty? Although sales look to be stronger than ever, you still have people kind of looking away because Battlefield and Halo are releasing this year as well. I think this is going to be a great review, and I can't wait to get into it, so hold on to your hats, everyone. It's going to be a good video. I'm the Crapgamer, and of course, this is Crapgamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice some of the cool changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like and possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me and my silly YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. Now, when it comes to Call of Duty, I know a little something about it. I've been playing Call of Duty for a very long time, since the first one, in fact. I've been heavily into Call of Duty since Call of Duty 2 released exclusively, or at least console exclusively, on the Xbox 360, and then my love for Call of Duty just grew from there. I think Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, quite masterfully, one of the best games I've ever played, seriously one of the best first-person shooters I've ever played, and it really changed the game. Modern Warfare 2 came out, and again, changed the game. We've been seeing this happen time and time again. Yes, there's been some stinkers in the lot, but overall, I would say Call of Duty has been better than more often than not. So I actually believe that Call of Duty is on a really good pace right now, and I much prefer the 3-year in between with each developer. It really gives you a little bit more time to kind of sink in and enjoy the games how they are. And I also like the idea behind having like a World War II one, maybe a modern one, and maybe a future one. I think that would be smart. Now, don't get it twisted. I do think that Infinite Warfare was a terrible Call of Duty with a great campaign. Now, with Call of Duty Vanguard, everybody wants to know, how's the game? You know, part of this development came in through a pandemic. Was it going to suffer? Well, I have to say, so far from what I've played through the campaign, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. One of the better campaigns that I've played. So it could be a little bit fragmented at different points and various aspects because you're rushing through basically a story for each of these characters, and I'm not going to give anything away, but I wish I would have had a little bit more time with each of the characters, maybe another mission or so with each of them, because they expect you to care about these characters, but then you basically don't get to spend that much time seeing what they've been through. And they change up the gameplay enough to where you do enjoy, it's that classic Call of Duty feel, but you also get to enjoy, something a little bit fresh feeling and things like that. So, from the air missions, and then you're on the ground missions and all the different weapons, they did a good job of switching things up and making things, fun while you're at it. And I thought graphically the game looked really good. Obviously, I think they kind of nailed it. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5. This was, in fact, the first time I've ever bought a Call of Duty game on the PlayStation 5 day one. Not to be confused or anything, I do own a lot of Call of Duty games on PlayStation as well, but I usually double dip on PlayStation and I'll pick them up on the other platform later on. And this is the first time where I bought it on PlayStation first. Now I'll probably pick it up on Xbox later on, but I don't regret this decision because they really well implemented the DualSense with the triggers and the 3D audio and all that kind of stuff. Just really the immersion level is just beyond belief with what they were able to accomplish. Now, multiplayer wise, launching a game like this with 20 multiplayer maps is absolutely unheard of and insane. And I gotta say, some of the maps are really, really well done. I've enjoyed what they actually put out here. I thought that, considering that they actually had to do over a year's worth of development, even longer maybe, probably under lockdown and all kinds of restrictions and things like that, they did a fantastic job. The only place that really seems to suffer, I think, is the zombies mode. Now, I'm not the biggest zombies mode fan. I mean, I liked it. I think Call of the Dead on, I believe, Black Ops or Black Ops 2, I think it was probably Black Ops 2, was probably my favorite with the George Romero one. But in general, I've played through a lot of them and I enjoy it for what they are. This one seems like it's kind of unfinished if I had to kind of put a word on it. But yeah, for me personally, Call of Duty is still the total package. Good single player, good multiplayer, It's got a good bonus with the zombies. That's more than any of the other games are offering, as far as I can tell, this holiday season. Battlefield is only launching with a handful of maps, and there's no single player there. You have Halo launching, no Forge, no co-op campaign, no assassinations, a really lackluster leveling system. So yeah, I think that when it comes down to it, the most complete package of the three is going to be Call of Duty. And of course, people are going to disagree with this sentiment, and I think that's fine because it all comes down to preference. But I have to admit, seeing that Call of Duty is this polished and this well received, I feel is a testament to them, trying to get this game out on time to the fans. And I also think that, people like to kind of hate on popular things or things that do well, right? For no other reason than it's popular and it does well. And I feel like that's something that we should really get out of as a society. I'm not going to go on some kind of rant about it, but just because something's popular doesn't mean that you should hate on it. I feel like Call of Duty is, some people skip a couple years, and that's fine if you do that. Some people just pick it up here or there. But there's always going to be people that like Call of Duty because it has tight gameplay. That's the thing that gets people, right? It has very tight, very concise, twitchy, gameplay. People, there's not a huge TTK on it or anything like that. There's a lot of game modes. There's a lot of variety there. People can pick it up and play it with their friends. The maps aren't huge, and I feel like that's a bonus for Call of Duty, and they get the formula well. They definitely understand the formula, and they definitely understand how to kind of put out these great games that honestly surprise even me. Like, I'm totally surprised that this game is as good as it is, because I didn't expect anything like this, to be honest with you. I thought that, it would be rushed out. People were really down on the beta, which I didn't play at all. I didn't have a chance to play it. I was too busy. But, it was just one of those things where I kind of was looking at it and went into it with low expectations and thought that it wouldn't do very well and it wouldn't be a very good game. And then it just really surprised me with, one, with how good it looked, and, two, how much fun it was. I just thought that they did a fantastic job with it. And you know what? I got to say, in terms of what they were able to pull off in such a short amount of time, despite a pandemic and stuff like that, should be applauded. Now, when you look at it, a game like Halo, and I'm not trying to knock Halo specifically, had double the development time that this Call of Duty had. So, we'll have to see how that works out at the end of the day. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Halo reviews and things like that. It probably will end up scoring better than Call of Duty, but I also think that, it kind of set itself up for that with the longer amount of time and things like that. So we'll see. I think if Halo's going to struggle anywhere, it's going to be it's actually going to be with the campaign, which is a shame because Halo is known for the lore in their campaigns, and I do hope that they can get that straightened out. But if you wanted to ask me what do I think the score would be for Call of Duty Vanguard and if it's worth picking up, if you like Call of Duty, if you think Call of Duty is a good game, if you play through these games, absolutely pick it up. I think that it absolutely is worth picking up. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I think that if you just are looking for one that's more of a complete package, this is the one I'd go with. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up. Crap gamer out.
Turns out, the same people as always, dropping the facts. It's not cross-gen.